First, we're gonna need a soldering iron, and you're gonna need some soldering wires. Pack of 22 gauge wires. You can get these from Radio Shack. Hot glue gun. This comes in handy. Basic hot glue gun you can get anywhere. Pliers, flathead, drill gun, and a step drill bit. X-Acto knife, a little tiny Phillips screwdriver. Heat shrink wrap. So there's all the tools right there. Once you got all the tools, we ready to go. First, we're gonna open up the portable. We're gonna unscrew it with our Phillips screwdriver. And just flip over the portable and just unscrew all these screws right here around the outer edge. We're gonna be opening up the PT01. We're gonna be taking off the tone arm so we can take off the faceplate and put skin on top first. That's the first thing you want to do. Cut your holes, drill everything, put the skin first, and then you can start connecting everything. So we're just gonna take our small little Phillips screwdriver, and there's a little pin on the edge of these side of these tone arms. Just gonna push it in. And that pin come off. Pin come right off. Get the pin out, then you open up, you take off the tone arm. There's gonna be a little spring right there. You're just gonna take it right off, and just be careful with the wires. You're gonna get to this part in the front, take off the wires from the needle, just take it right off, pull it off. Boom, we got that. We got the tone arm off. So now we're gonna be taking the faceplate off. Take the faceplate off. We're gonna take this 45 adapter off. Take our flathead, and we're gonna start from this side, from the hole. And this hole right here, this is where you want to start. I usually just take the flathead and just jam it right there, and they'll pop it right up. Because we're gonna be putting the skin over it, so you don't really matter. We got little small scratches on the portable. We're taking this metal piece off to cut into the PT01. So we, you know what I mean, we shove. It's gonna be a little hard, you know. This faceplate is a little loose right now, but usually when you get it, you just want to shove it right in and just shove it. And once you got that open, just pry it up, work your way around it, and then just slowly pull the faceplate off the PT01. But first, you want to be careful with this wire, because this is what's going to be connected to your M44-7, whatever you're going to use for your Flesh 1 toner. So, you know, we're just going to pull it off. Like to start from the sides, pull it off. Let me start off right here again. Anything, got that. As you can see, we already cut right here. We already cut right here for the fader, and we already cut right here for the start stop button. But with this is what you use. You use this step drill bit. Start right here. Depending if you this is gonna be for a left-handed scratcher. You know, you put the start stop button right here, or you know, put the fader right here. So you know, that's where you want to start. You want to start the hole right there, and just, you know what I mean. Put the drill right there. Drill. Boom. Good. We got that drilled. To get this right here, to get this fader line, to cut this good, this is how I usually do it. I did not cut this right here though. You want to use the Jesse Dean, the stock casing from the Jesse Dean fader, and just place it right where you want your fader to be. And just flip it upside down, get a pencil, outline where the screw holes are and where the fader line is. And then from there, you take a Dremel, cut the line, and take your drill and drill 2 holes for the fader. Sometimes I just put this on top of fire, man. I just old school prison style. Just put the X-Acto blade over like a flame, and then just jam it in there. It'll just melt the plastic. You know, it's all on you, or however you want to do it. But you could use an X-Acto knife or a Dremel. The quickest way is Dremel, but you got power tools and all that. So we're gonna remove the slip mat, Skratch Poop floater slip mat. You get that at scratchpoop.com. Next, we're gonna be installing the skin. So, you know, we got a gold skin right here, and you know, there's a little hump right here on these PT01. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to trace with the stock faceplate we removed. We're gonna trace around this part and just cut it out, so we can just lay it in evenly without it being a little hump on there. Because once you remove that faceplate and put this on, it's gonna be a little hump. We want it looking clean. So this is what we're gonna do. With the sticky side up, we're gonna trace out that area so we can cut it out evenly. Alright, before installing the skin, you're going to want to clean up the area to make sure you got all the excess dust and all that cleaned up. I'm just taking some Windex and microfiber cloth. Just cleaning up everything. Just wipe everything up. Alright, once we got our skin cut, we're just going to place it over the portable without peeling it off yet. We're just going to stick the big sticker on top like that. Okay. So now, we're going to do this how the homie Swift 1 taught us. Just going to peel from this side. Just let our skin chill. Cut off the paper part. Just lay it back over that way. I'm going to peel off this part and just take off the paper. Now we got our skin on, we're just going to cut where we drilled our hole for our start stop button and our fader. So you can see the imprint, just take it exactly there. Cut it on there. So after you unscrew the bottom screws, you're gonna open up the portable. We're gonna take off this first ribbon right here. Just pull it right off. Boom. Take off the other part connected to the USB card. Pull it off. All right. So we got this whole piece taken off. We're gonna flip it upside down. And the parts that we drilled for our start stop button, our fader, and ultra pitch. We're gonna put our ultra pitch right here since we already got a hole. Just gonna cut that part off. Cut that off. Two screw parts. You could probably just jab it with the X-Acto knife and just stick the screw in there. That's where the screw's gonna go. Alright, so we're trying to screw in our fader, trying to match up the holes. So we got our fader knob on there, now we're ready to go. We got the fader on there. So now we got to do is just connect all the wires. First, we still got to put our ultra pitch in there. There's these this washer you're gonna have to take off. Take out the washer. Hopefully it'll work. Sometimes it doesn't work and we just have to just glue it in there. So when you put the ultra pitch in, I usually want the board to go this way. Just put it in this way. Because when you close it, it may hit this hump right here. So put the ultra pitch in that way. Put our little washer thing back over it. Hopefully it'll work. Sometimes it's not that big, but hey, we look like we got it this time. We got it. got the ultra pitch in there. All right, so we got our ultra pitch inside mounted. We got our start stop button mounted. We got our fader mounted. ideabeats.com.